Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
Lots of stuff.
Okay.
I will admit, someone that I went to school with, like through public school in high school, I literally found out like an hour and 5-10 minutes ago that he passed away. And I haven't
Okay.
talked to him recently, but I got stuff coming up even for that.
Mhm.
Um, what you had just done there or said there hit me here, which means I think we figured out that the more positive stuff hits me on the right side, whereas the
Okay.
heart things, the negative stuff on the left. So I made a few phone calls, not phone calls. I did some messenger messages and reached out to some people and made some small sales this weekend. So
Okay.
I stepped forward.
Cool.
I still don't feel like making the other calls to follow up with the leads of the people who said, please, I would like an appointment. That hurts my head.
Mhm.
And another thing that's going on, I won last week the JV directory,
Yep.
and within minutes, I had stuff going on, and it's brought me back into. I've won things before, and I just take it and I love it and I do things, but this time it was like, well, how much do I deserve this? Am I going to not make the benefit out of this that I could? And then I'm into past coaching and stuff that happened, and I didn't get, I didn't do the things that I could have, should have, whatever's.
Mhm.
And that's all been happening in my brain.
Okay. Okay.
I know
So there's a
there's a lot
couple
of
things.
stuff there.
Yep. Okay. What would happen if you didn't take advantage of that prize you won?
I'll feel bad.
Okay. Will you have to
I
punish
won't
yourself?
move my business forward like the potential that could give me.
Okay. Do you want your business to move forward?
Um, yes.
So that's not coming up true.
Yeah, I
Okay. This is
felt
also why you're not going to people that specifically are saying, I want to work with you and saying, well,
right.
here's how we work together.
Yeah.
What's going to
I
happen
love
if you
that
say
people
yes
are
to them?
squeezing themselves in to see me, but I
Yeah.
gotta work with the ones that don't respond immediately, because I don't respond immediately. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. What's going to happen if you start working with those people that want to work with you?
Then I'm going to be building success.
Mhm.
They're going to get results. They're going to get positive results.
Okay. And what's so horrible about them getting positive results? That's coming
There
up true.
shouldn't be anything horrible about that.
Okay.
So it's not about them, it's about me.
Hmm.
My business name is called It's About You. It's not called It's About Me.
Well, it's about you too.
That's why it's not called It's All About You. I will be quite honest. I tried to make it that name and that made me feel sick. So at least I didn't do that to myself.
So do you have to make sure the success is only for other people and not for you?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Do I have to make sure?
Yeah.
Mm.
Is
I
that
want to
why
say
you
no
named
to
your
that.
company that? Yeah, so that's not coming up true.
Okay.
Okay, that's why you named your company that. It's like it's your success. It's about you. It's not about me.
Mm-hmm.
So are you willing to step out of the story that success is for other people and not you?
Yes.
Are you being greedy if you make success about you?
No.
That's not coming up true.
Okay. I didn't
Okay.
feel that one. So, okay.
So
Hmm.
here's the thing. When you're creating your business, have you heard that you've got to have a strong why?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This gets taught a lot. You have to have a powerful why. It's like, I want to help these people. I want to change the world. There's actually two whys when you create your business. You get your own personal why, because I don't want to work hard, because I want to lie on a beach. Like, you're allowed to have that why.
Yeah.
And then you can have the why for the business, because I want to empower other people. I want to save these orphans or whatever it is.
Okay.
But a lot of times, especially heart-centered people, it's like, it can't be about me. It has to be about everyone else, or else I'm just greedy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm selfish, I'm not noble enough. I'm not sacrificing enough of my life if any of it is about me.
Oh, so I have to be a martyr.
Yeah, there it is. Look at
Oh,
that
there
one.
it is. Oh, that's my upbringing.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story you grew up in that you need to be a martyr?
Oh, yes. Oh, that one's been there a long time. That's my upbringing. The
Mhm.
whole core of who I am and my church beliefs.
Why is your church teaching you to be a martyr?
Oh, because someone in the ancestry of the church was labeled as such. In my
So
Mennonite background,
everyone has to live up to that one person?
no, no, of course not. Yeah. But obviously I took it to heart.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Hmm. I didn't know that was stuck in there that hard.
Yeah, and here's the thing, you can make an impact as a martyr, you can make a bigger impact if you keep living.
Right.
Like,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
okay. Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to forego success so you can show what you're willing to sacrifice?
Yes.
And is life allowed to be easy? If it takes you
Yes.
that long to answer, we know it's a no. Right?
Life is allowed to be easy, but not necessarily my life. And that's where the
Okay.
decision took longer. Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to step out of the story that your life is not allowed to be easy?
Yes.
You should be doing everything you can to make sure your life is easy.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Because then I can do more.
Yep. You can take on more clients at a higher price and have more fun.
That's right.
Okay.
So I'm actually making my knee hurt and even holding back on my back
Mhm.
improving.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to move forward and my knee's getting worse. Yes.
Yeah.
And I
Because
have to
anything,
go up and down the stairs for my business.
there
So,
we go. Remember,
okay.
typically from the knees down is all about moving forward.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. That one's on the left. Mm.
Okay. Do you have to prove how hard you're willing to work?
Yep.
Are you willing to step out of that story?
Nope.
Okay. Why not?
I'm not sure, actually.
Okay. Because when you're improving, that's not about being in flow. It's not being in harmony with spirit. It's all about ego. I got to show other people how hard I'm willing to work. It's all got to do with the judgments of other people and you feeling like now they look at me in a good way.
Okay.
You're not in this your own space of no, I'm doing the best I can. I'm a
Right.
contribution. I have value.
I'm back into my perfectionism factor.
Yep. So
Okay.
are you willing to step out of the story that you have to prove to other people how hard you're willing to work?
Yep. Took that sharp knife out.
Mhm.
So as I'm trying to move forward, parts of me are holding me back.
Yep. They have
Okay.
been.
I mean, I guess it happens all along, but it's just all the more proof recently as it's because if the knee gets better, then I can go up and down the stairs even more easily.
Mhm.
But why can't my brain understand that if I just stay down here, I can do lots of work down? Okay, no, I'll say that. I can, but maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. Well, to be realistic, when I earlier on, it would go after my throat. Then
Mhm.
I found a product that helped my throat and dealt with that. And so it couldn't happen. Then it went after my lower back and hips. And then I used the cane and I just hobbled around. And now with the knee, it's like, okay, it's either use the cane or just use the railing or whatever. But it's just like my body is going to the next thing it can do to
Yep.
try to hold me back, but I'm letting it.
Yeah. Because if you're not actually dealing with the source of the problem and just fixing the symptoms, your body's
Mm-hmm.
always going to find a way to stop you.
Yeah. It's done a really good job of it so far.
It's very smart.
Yes.
So,
I'm catching on, just wasn't clear on what to do.
okay. So, is it okay to be really successful?
Almost.
Um,
Yeah, it was closer.
okay. Okay. It's interesting. Who are you letting down if you're really successful? I know it's a weird question. Just whatever comes to your mind. Who are you letting down if you're really successful?
Hmm. Well, what comes to mind is a previous boss.
Okay. Why would you be letting him down or her down?
Hmm. Well, they had a lot of struggles. There was a bankruptcy,
Okay.
things like that. So I would not go through that. And yeah, I was really young when I worked for them. So there would be um a looking up to aspect
Okay.
that would be there, a mentor idea, like a
Okay.
something like that.
So do you have to make sure you don't outshine your previous boss?
Yep.
There it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to step out of that story?
Yes.
Okay. Don't play small for anyone.
Now I feel competitive in a fun way.
Okay. Okay. How you doing?
There's a lot of chest stuff, and my head sort of hurts
Mhm.
at the back, at the base of the skull. But if I've had that trapped there for more than 20 years, 30 years, that won't just feel like it'll go away right away. Or would it?
Depends on your story.
Because I have to
Okay,
keep some
so
of
are
it.
you willing to step out of the story that if something's been there a long time, it's going to take a long time to get rid of it?
Did you ask if I was willing to step out of it?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Why do you want things to last a long time?
I am somebody that if I start something, I would want to take it to the finish no matter how long it would take.
But are you making it longer so it feels more satisfying?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make your struggles and transformations longer so they feel more satisfying?
Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, now they just get to be seconds and minutes. They don't have to
Yeah,
be anything more.
yep.
Oh, that's
Right.
easier.
When my arthritis went away, I didn't sit there and go, you know what? No, I need to bring it back and work my way out of it for the next
Right.
year or so.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
Yeah,
no, this is satisfying. We're done.
right. And maybe with the supplements, I mean, I know in some cases it acts slow, but I also know that they act fast.
Mhm.
So I've almost stuck my body into the slow motion,
Yep.
working with that. It's just an easy way to identify, but I know full well they work quick. So I need to concentrate on that part. I also work on that part with clients.
Mhm.
So it's easier to do it with them than it is to do it with me
Yep.
because I was stuck there.
So remember with the success and transformation, the intention is for it to happen as quickly as possible. The
Like it.
allowance is it may take a long time.
Mm, but I don't need to limit it by thinking it's going to take a long time. I get to allow
Exactly.
that it could be just
Yep.
like that. Yeah,
Exactly.
but that doesn't feel nice. Yeah, that's ingrained.
See, because what's happening is if you're taking a long time to get through it, part of you is feeling satisfied. You're
Right.
getting it, you're getting your fix of like, look
Fix.
at me doing this, doing the work, doing all
Mm-hmm.
the effort. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. As opposed
Right.
to, "Oh, it's gone. Proud of myself."
Yeah. So, question then, because of, I mean, why I started my business is the story about my health.
Mhm.
So it's that fine line between, hey, I've improved and I'm doing better than ever.
Mhm.
And yet part of me is still going, but that's how I'm identifying because that's how I started. So my story still has to be there. And I can't ever be good enough. I can't ever get out of it because then I'm not part of my story of why I started.
Okay. Why?
I don't like that.
Number one, it's just it's your story that you won't be part of your own story. Like
That's
it's
right.
there, it's in your life. It's always going to be your story.
Right. I don't have to
Right?
still be living in it.
You don't have to live in it, but you have the memory of it. You can do talks about it. I
Right.
don't live in my arthritis. I do talks about it.
Right. So I don't have to feel it every time I talk about it either.
Yep, exactly.
Mm.
Okay.
Whereas I'd rather sit in it somehow,
Yep.
keeping some thread of it alive to pull me back whenever
So
it
are you
wants to.
willing to step out of the story that you have to go back and feel everything that happened in your story whenever you talk about
Yes.
it? Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to stay connected to your old story?
Uh-huh. Hmm. I still have something in my back here, but I'm not sure if it's still something remaining or not. Can't quite breathe properly though. So that means there's still something.
Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to prove what you're capable of?
No.
Why do you need to prove it if you just know you are it?
I'm not sure I know the answer to that.
Okay. So again, proving is all about other people's judgments of you. It's not about you at all.
Right. I value what they think of me more than what I think of myself.
Exactly. So are you willing to stop doing that?
That is everywhere
Do
between
you
my,
want everyone else in the world to have control of your life?
no.
But that's what you're defending right now. Their
Okay.
opinions are more important than my own. Therefore, I want to control my life over to everyone else, even someone I don't know that just thinks badly of me. That I'm going to give them control of my life.
Well, that sucks.
It does.
Yeah.
Are you willing to step out of the story that you need to do that?
Yes. There's one little thingy right here, but it's on the positive side. That's just so much stuff, isn't it? I
If you
really
become
still
really
feel very
successful,
tight.
yeah, if you become really successful, will you be able to take a break?
Yes.
Okay, not entirely true.
Okay.
Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to avoid success so you're not busy all the time?
Yes.
Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to avoid success so you're not obligated to keep creating success?
Yes. I just get to be me doing my thing, helping as many people as I want to, as I can. I'm not obligated to it. It's not the thing that has to be done. It's just what's going to happen.
Yep.
I like that.
Cool.
I, I, I mean, I don't feel comfortable enough, but I'm not sure we're going to get further. Is that what you sense as well?
You just got to sink into what we talked about.
Exactly. Yeah. I think there's been so much movement that the muscles are just doing all sorts of stuff now. It's like I just had a chiropractic treatment and everything adjusts and gets comfortable. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
Okay. Cool.
Wow. Thank you.
You're
That
welcome.
was huge.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.